There we are. Okay, back again. Today. So today I am thinking of maybe crafting some more stuff. I got a lot of 580 pieces, and I'm thinking, well, with my 180 weathered crests, I can craft a lot of stuff. And we're gonna get an additional 90 next week. It's just, meh. These weathered crests are not gonna be useful by the time the season starts, so I think I may as well just use them all to craft stuff. Which I will do. But I'm gonna do some word stuff first while I think about it, and I'm gonna have to run some sims as well. Let's check, is there a PvP word quest up? There is. It's just rep though, but I'll take it. Arms of Fury for raid? Both are fine, but most people are gonna probably play Fury. Fury should have a slight edge.
Survived the crash. I've always wanted one. Take it for a spin and catalogue the wildlife. We need to make sure it works, of course.
Epic. I don't mind this quest. It's easy enough.
It works. And look at these pictures.
There's actually a lot of quests in Ashkahat that spawned. None of these things are really useful though. Hey Crit, how am I? I'm pretty good, thank you. Thanks for asking. How am I feeling for Warrior this season? Pretty good. I feel like we're 8 here. That's where I like to be. Like, not too strong and also not too weak. Some classes got nerfed today as well. There's some changes on Wowhead. 3 hours ago, they nerfed a lot of these strong classes. Frost DK was quite far ahead of everyone on the beta. Oh, that's a warlock. Apologies. Don't worry, don't attack me. It's fine. I just forgot it was on PvP. I just saw a mob. I saw a health bar, and I thought I need to attack it. My Valor Stone is actually capped. I need to go and upgrade something. No, Arms is not bad. I think Arms is just not as good as Fury. Damage-wise, they are very similar, but I think Arms just falls behind on tankiness and kind of damage profile as well. Having this kind of burst is really valuable for Fury, especially in raid. And I think M+ is going to be hard to survive, so you're just going to want to play Fury to survive.
There is much to be done.
The leveling guide out there. I mean, there are a lot, but I don't feel like you need a leveling guide. Like, just do the campaign quest, and you should be good. I don't know what I'm crafting first with my spark. Haven't decided yet. Gearing, there are some videos on YouTube. I think Gratnos has some out. Just have a look at those. And there's also an article of Wowhead.
Fair skies and strong winds.
These two trinkets should be very solid for M+. I'm not so sure about raid trinkets yet, but these two trinkets are really well suited for M+. Actually, I was curious about something. Is it possible to craft any 590 trinkets?
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
That takes a spark. I don't think it is possible. So upgrading my trinkets to max is actually very expensive because that will cost 120 crests. Yeah. So I wouldn't want to do that.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
Yes, awesome, Peter. I did not farm these weapons. I crafted one of them and the other one I looted from my world quest. But like, if you just craft a 590 weapon, then you can upgrade your second weapon to 590 without spending any extra crests. So if you craft two 590 weapons, you made a mistake for sure. No, I believe you can only add one to them. Awesome, Peter. But we can't add any yet until people learn the recipe. The recipe is a raid drop. No, I did not use bark on this crafter weapon. I've tried protection, yeah. It's very strong, and it's very fun to play, most importantly.
Clear out those Spartan and recover what you can.
Wait, I'm dying. I craft cloak before bracer. Probably, because the braces I've got have got a socket on it, so yeah. I've got alchemy and engineering, not for any good reasons really. They're just for convenience and for fun. There's no advantage to having professions anymore in like PvE. You don't get any combat bonuses from them like you used to in Classic. anything that we craft now does not matter, you know? It's not going to be permanent. I'm not putting embellishments or anything on them. Just I'll put embellishments on my spark stuff. And there's definitely no reason to decide on an embellishment yet, while they are still working on sims, and it seems that they are changing some embellishments as well. Or I don't know, like I think some of the spell data or something in Simcraft was wrong, so they've corrected that, and or maybe Blizzard actually did adjust it, and I don't know. Too many changes are happening at the moment. I don't want to commit to anything until it's time to commit.
That should do it. Now we can rebuild.
I'm sure many people feel the same way, Gamarino. We're just kind of just all farming rep at the moment, or just literally AFKing, because farming rep is not that important either. I think embellishments were pretty much always kind of boring. Like they're never more than like 2% DPS increase, right? Although maybe Blue Silken Lightning was more than 2%, but you know, they were never tuned very strong or exciting.
The Cobus have turned this area
That shot is
into a
amazing.
war
Yeah, it sure
zone.
is, right?
Get in there before the fighting spreads to our Arathi friends.
Yeah, they did a good job here, for sure. Alright, so I gotta make sure I don't use any cooldowns here. This is his PvP area. Don't want to be caught without cooldowns. Which is 1650 with this blade like that. I've actually been thinking like of building a small form factor PC that I can bring with me, like as hand luggage, like small enough to go in my hand luggage when I go and visit Norway, my home. Yeah, like an ITX, mini ITX. I don't know, probably something like a 7800X 3D. Probably something, I probably need to make sure it doesn't draw that much power, because I'm not going to be able to put much cooling capacity in a small form factor like that. And maybe like a 4070 Super. Oh, I'm gonna die here. No way I live. This looked rigged. Yeah, I can't beat two people. They got the jump on me also. No. This is the infinite augment rune. It's still active, the old one. Stream snipers unite? Yeah, it might be. Oh, maybe I can just kill stuff fast and get out. They might actually grief me. Yeah, probably. Gamarino, but like the infinite augment rune is significantly worse than the new rune anyway, right? So maybe it's fine to leave it active. I think it's fine to leave it active personally. They did deactivate that. The old infinite augment rune from Shadowlands got deactivated. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 86 main stat when you have 50k already in like starter gear. You know, it's very insignificant. The real ones, I believe it's like 600 or something, right? It's more. It was more than 500, that's for sure.
The Cobus dare to attack our Federation grounds. Make them regret it.
Which, no, I haven't really tried any AM on Fury because it's not better than RA right now. I did try some of it on the beta, and well, it's fine, you know, it deals the same-ish overall damage, but it deals less single target damage, and single target damage is very important. Like, if you can do... I'm just throwing out some numbers here. If you can do 1000 damage as either Slayer... as either Reckless Abandon or Anger Management, but as Slayer, you deal 700 of it on a single target, and the remaining 300 is on AoE. Or you can do, say, 600, 400 as Anger Management. You're gonna choose the Reckless Abandon one because that's a better damage spread, usually. I make my gold by boosting M+ and raid. I'm not so sure, Aggregator. I would like to see it, and I guess we'll see at some point soonish when the season finally starts in about 2 years' time. Valorstone. You can. I think the fastest way to farm Valorstone is just farming it in heroic queues. Do you get Valor Stones from Comp Stomp? If so, maybe that is a fast way to do it also. Especially if you want to get PvP gear, you may as well do 2 birds in 1 stone. I might be wrong there though. I don't know if you get Valor Stones from that.
Flame take those accursed creatures. Well done.
But I don't know. If you just play the game, I feel like you get Captain Valor Stones very fast. Like, I've been Captain Valor Stones for the last 3 days. I just keep upgrading random stuff that I don't really need, but that I might need, you know? I'm thinking I'm gonna definitely upgrade my gloves, my legs, and boots. I'm gonna craft 590 versions of those. They'll cost me 90 Harbinger crests, leaving me with 90 more. And I don't know what to do with the remaining ones yet. Comp Stomp is against AI, yeah. So no PvP. Oh, did I run into one of those things? I did. Oh my god. Not even paying attention. What do you mean, MVP? By not enough? Ignite to Fighter? Yes, I would say so. Yes, so I I got the enchanted weathered crests by sending a work order with 30 of those weathered crests plus some bats. With those you can get blue weapons or blue items that can be crafted up to 590 item level. It's like an optional crafting reagent that upgrades the item level to a maximum of 590. Sorry, I didn't explain that very well. Hopefully it made sense to someone. No, we're not playing splits in my guild. My guild is very, very chill, and that's one of the reasons I like to stay here. I like the people here, and I like the, you know, it's a good balance of like seriousness and laid backness. I just made up a word. How am I doing today? I'm pretty tired today actually, but you know, the game's not gonna grind itself, is it? But it's the weekend now, so all is good.
This war will not be won by armies.
I should probably like farm rares, because rares give a lot more rep than these world quests. Like wherever I go, I should always check the rare spawn points.
Kaheti truffles make powerful explosives, but can only be found by Rakusha's stag shells. Take one into the field with you, and uncover as many truffles as you can. Rakusha's plowworms make excellent attack beasts, but they require training. Take one with you. Show it the art of war.
Fun and engaging quest. First weapon is a crafted one, Negator. No, I did not spend crests. Sorry, no, I did not spend a spark for it. It's actually impossible to craft a 200 spark weapon right now, because spark 200 weapons cost 2 sparks.
Excellent. Every resource we can gather is a boon for the Kaheti. Worms, Overcrawler. A surprise indeed.
No. We're saving this back. There. 52 million health? Okay. Another one. Can I even beat this? My coolest transmog? I don't have a coolest transmog. This transmog is what I use all the time. Pretty much. It looks like I haven't mugged my legs. No, I haven't mugged my legs yet. What the hell is Amulet of Earthen Craftsmanship? If it was a spark, then probably was a bad idea. Oh no, this guy. Fine. We'll try and kill him. It's gonna be rough. It's health pot here. Okay, we killed it. It's all good. Last time I fought this thing, I was much worse scared, so I had to go prot to kill it. But that took forever. Crushing blow is probably on single target. On AoE, it's the other way around. I don't know. That's a quest, right? Don't know, P1, sorry. It gets a big damage debuff if you reflect it. Oh, I didn't know that.
The Ascended haunt our upper echelons of power.
Bigger effect than an open world mob. Insane. What am I looking for? Bugs placed. Here. Huh. It is not possible to get tier set before season 1, no. If you find out how to do that, let me know.
Information has always been an exquisite currency in Ashkahet.
Then scout for some more rares. Actually, I don't need to scout for rares here. I'm aiming for a rep with Chancellor Donegal. I would love that rainfall. It would be a lot more useful, a lot more usable if it had the Fist of Fury treatment. Hey, Fernandez. No macros? I don't use macros. Okay, there are some macros, but not the macros that you think, because I don't use any lazy macros like that. Here I got some. You can use clap, whirlwind, and slam in one button, because you only use these buttons with certain specs anyway. So this macro here will thunderclap if you're mountain thane. It will whirlwind if you're whirlwind talented. Improved whirlwind talented, but you're not mountain thane. And it will cast slam if you are neither of these two. And this one is a spear or war in one button, because you're never gonna talent into both at the same time. At this current point, leap at cursor, ravager at cursor, or Bladestone, whichever one you got talented. There's a stance swap macro. There's a pummel or mouse over pummel. Execute a mouse over pummel. Like, I use mouse over stuff, I guess. That's the main stuff I use. Sounds like Biz, Fernandez. Nah, joke. Yeah, I like Atrocity UI as a base, but it definitely needs to be customized to my liking. Let's do a quick rare sweep. Oh no. Tomorrow is it tomorrow? That's no, it's not tomorrow. Well, technically it is. Darkmoon Fair. I should wait with killing rares until Darkmoon Fair. I believe some people are doing beta keys, yeah. Like, when I logged into the beta, I got a few whispers asking for if I want to do beta keys, and I'm like, no, I think I'm good, because I don't want to burn myself out on beta keys before real keys even come out. Whoa, I have 316 crit? Oh. Yeah, my crit is actually that low. My crit is increased by nearly 3k right now. Wow. Yeah, I need more crit, I guess. But it doesn't matter. Whatever seems best is what I choose. Although, I could choose stats when I craft now.
My directive is to serve you.
It would be these ones, right? Yes, dredgers.
My
All right.
directive has been fulfilled.
So for a full single target build, we would play this. That. Get rid of this. I believe we take 1 point in that. I can keep the Scarmark Shard. MC. Fix him here, just to make sure everything is correct. A way to merge those two damage meters? What do you mean? Why would I want to merge them? One is overall and one is damage done for the last fight. That's how I want it. 750, is that correct? No. 762 is the high. Oh, right, that was with that trinket. Yeah, then this is correct. Cool. So if I run that in top gear, do this, then dredgers. $580. Oh no, they need to be 590 actually. Placing in enchants. Wow, they know. So they're all haste mastery. So if I do crit mastery, I reckon that might come out on top. I should also do a verse mastery just in case. That was wrong. And then the legs need to have the same enchant. Yeah. Wait, that's this one. Yeah. We'll run that them. Oh, right. We would like to see overall, but not with a whole new window. I don't know if that's possible, if I understand you right. Okay, he wants me to take haste mastery on every piece. I am very cool with that. Dynamic overall would be a good middle option for sure, yeah. Okay, so it's Fever Flare on all of them.
My directive is to serve you.
Just gotta beat the auction house boss now. Someone in the guild could make the enchanted crests. Posen check. Yes, on. Is labor and Thane in hierarchies? It should be, yes.
My thanks for your patronage.
Yeah, I got time off for when M+ launches. Yep. Are you warrioring Benazi this season?
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Oh, that's quite normal, Benazi. I was asking, are you warrioring this tier? Mage alt for splits. Damn. I am showing you right now how to make those 584 pieces. So I'm getting these enchanted weathered harbinger crests crafted. You just need to send these mats to someone who will craft them for you. And I'm gonna make 3 of them now. Each one of these costs 30 weathered crests, and yes, it is fine to use them. No spongy.
My thanks for your patronage.
What do I have in my socket? It's haste mastery at the moment, or mastery haste. Ask Zelenor if he can make the armors I need. Can you make 590 hands, legs, boots? Question mark. Getting pinged in Warrior Discord now. What's happening? Right. I change every day. Nice. So I got 3 of these. Now I just need people to... I need someone to make the natural item. Guildier Mine might be able to make the hands and boots. Oh. Bismuth. Okay, it's the same for all of them. I need one core alloy for all. Buy 3 of those, and bismuth is 6, 4, 10, 20.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Oh. Love this auction house, dude. Ever struggle with RSI? Nope. Strong wrists, strong fingers, or maybe just conditioned fingers. I don't know. Good posture and good keybinds would also help, I guess. Did he actually say that, Mishu? Damn. Being humble prevents it too. RSI. Am I humble? Is that what you're saying? But I just did something that was anti-humble. I see.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
Do I pause IRL if you pause the stream? Yeah, of course. 100%. The armor smith.
What brings you here?
Is there a mailbox nearby? Yes, there is. Sorry, Fernandez. How am I doing? All right, all right. $13K for a legs craft. That's a scam, dude. 13K. Alright, I'll get scammed.
I have an extended supply of goods for outlanders. My directive has been fulfilled.
Yeah, but augmenters are gonna burn all of my gold, Victor.
Do you feel the change in the wind? Look to the skies.
Yeah, it's so good. Right? This add-on is so good. You can search for BOE in the in your bags, and there you go. All of it is there. Is there any point in keeping this Darkman deck? I was keeping it for my alt, but what's the point? Let's try and sell it. I can. Oh yeah, right. I see. I can do that for you. Wow, they're 109 each, 119 each. I may as well keep it for my alt. One more, mate. Wait, what? Huh?
My directive is to serve you.
One more what? What does that even mean? I sent him the right order, right? 13K. What does he mean with one more, mate? Question mark. Do you think that's what he's asking for? I see. He said he declined it. You must order it one more time. Alright.
My thanks for your patronage.
There, he's done it now. What? Those are not 590. Got moused? GG, dude. So he's just a regular blacksmith? Uh-huh. Oh well, whatever. Can I see your M+ talents, please? These are not my M+ talents, but I don't know. We'll probably play something different when it goes live. All right, so Mr. Cold Hatred here is a Scamhauser. Don't order from him.
To be reasonable.
Is this like a reportable offense?
My directive has been fulfilled.
What an idiot. I asked him. Can you do 590 legs? Yes. 13k. And he sent a 583. What's the name of the bag add-on? It's called Baginator. What an idiot. Yep. I should have done that, Gordon. Yep. Because there's no reason not to anymore, is there? I gotta pay for a recraft now? Yeah, it is what it is. Enjoy your 13k, Mr. Cold Hatred.
My thanks for your patronage.
Yeah. It's my bad for trusting him. You're whispering him? Okay. At least I know not to make that mistake again. I need to actually lock in the 590. Because you used to have to not do that, right? So that people could actually try and proc. But nowadays you don't need to do that anymore, right?
Return and
High level? We're 584.5 right now. Yeah, I'm aware of that cornstarch. Damn, the trade chat is busy. Can I link you the item? Yeah, sure. Victor. There. Something like that not reportable? Maybe it is, but I cannot be bothered to argue. Oh, right. It's a recraft. Need bismuth for it.
My thanks for your patronage.
He spent concentration. A scammer would have ignored you. Yeah. Well,
My directive
whatever.
is to serve you.
Thank you though for talking to him.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
I think there's probably more money in weaponsmith, isn't it, Cornstarch? People want to get their weapons crafted. They don't care so much about their armors. How do you stop getting scammed like that? You just need to put a guarantee, a minimum item level in it.
Return.
Look forward to 50 gold in my mailbox in an hour. Nice.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Yeah. What's up, veteran? Minimum quality. So here, this is what you need to do, right? Guarantee 598 level. 15k.
My directive has been fulfilled.
You're eating 300 grams of minced beef truck with 40 grams of butter. Why?
I have an extended supply
I
of
think
goods
it's
for
rather standard
outlanders.
on my server, yes.
Return
to grow
and
muscle, I see, I
peruse
see.
my inventory again.
No, no metal is needed for this. There we go, he did it.
I have an extended supply of goods for outlanders.
What's the leg enchant called again? Stormbound. Okay, oh that's alright then.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Our forged paths intertwine.
No, I don't think so, Victor. Let's see. What is this though? Interesting. Ah, I see. So basically what they're saying is about the delves, you can do the bountiful delves on your alts, and that way you get renown on your main as well, right? Because the alts are just like throwaway characters, so you can use them to do the bountiful delves, get free rep. Okay, maybe I do need to level up my other warrior. That makes a lot of sense. Man, the alt army is actually useful. I better get my other warrior leveled up then. For me, my sims have been heavily telling me to go for haste and mastery, which is cool. I like that. So the 4 times 1000 per week, Victor, is that, can you go all 4 in one, or does it have to be spread between the 4? How does that work? You've only done one so far. Okay. This is my sim right now. 762k single targets. 1000 for each, just random order. Okay, got it. That's still useful though. Yeah, I should do it. My my other warrior is level 75, and it's quick to level in dungeons. I'll just tank some more. They didn't nerf dungeon XP, did they? You might be a little bit slower than before with the new scaling, but it's still super fast, right? So yeah, I'll just do that at some point. And should wait for the Darkmoon Fair to do that too, shouldn't we? Yeah. That's the plan. And someone also said that you get more coffer keys from world quests. Perhaps you get offered more coffer key shards from world quests if you're 585 or higher. Is that true? That makes sense, right? If world quests are no longer able to give you upgrades, then they'll give you coffer keys instead. Gamma options, where are they? Must be in graphics. One. This is probably default. I don't think I played with this. Fernandez. Does my game look better than yours or something? Does my game look darker to you? Can anyone confirm Fernandez's claims here? It does look darker. Interesting. I'm gonna open up my stream now on my phone. It looks the same to me. Oh. That's not very helpful, is it? But it doesn't look dark to me at all. Is Knight currently? Fernandez? Is Fernandez NA? Oh, you're EU. Yeah, I don't know then. I could same weapon enchants. Let's do that. Radiant Authority. Radiant Power is best, I think. And I run all of them. Yeah, it's not that many iterations. All good. I'm super happy with how my game looks though, like in person. Got my OLED, and colors are so vibrant, and I don't know, anything that's black is proper black, you know. OLED has been a game changer. Like anything that isn't OLED now for me, it's just been ruined. I'm so spoiled. Authority or the depths? Interesting. Radiant and depths. My crit is too low for arms? What do you mean? Is 560 crit rating not enough? Plus 0.80. How do you factory reset LVI? I don't know. How do you do that? How much is authority or the depths? And that sounds like a pure single target enchant. And that's not ideal.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Oh, it's in the, it drops in the raid. I see. So that's impossible to get. Let's run the sim again, but without the depths enchant then. I don't actually want storms either. It's another proc. That's significantly lower. Radiant power though. How much is that? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I think we'll leave that for now. The only if people actually buy it at that price. They probably do, and they really shouldn't. Oh yeah, the gem, Quick Onyx. Is that buyable yet?
My directive is to serve you.
it's too expensive still. What about the chest enchant? Is that viable? Because that was extortionate before as well. Team key boosting and raid boosting. Cloud kill. That's the enchantment, isn't it? Crystalline Radiance is way too expensive. Yeah, we're not buying that yet.
My directive.
So I'm 19 now. Let me think. We have 90. We get another 90 here. Wait, no. We get another 90 here. And then another one here. That's when the season starts. 180. 270. Like 30, 60, 90. $20, $50, $180, $210. I don't actually have infinite for these. I should hold on to it in case I get something from the delves and stuff. Like if I get an item that I don't need to upgrade from the delves, then that gives me a full discount, basically. I'm holding on to the weathered crest for now. I used a lot of them, but I'm gonna just hold on a little bit longer now until I'm sure what I'm doing. Every currency to my main. My mains don't even own anything really. Actually, there's like nothing I can gain, item level wise. I'll think about it. I think I'd do well to just farm some more heroics and maybe guess. Getting socketed adventure items also feels kind of useless. My neck is crafted, yeah. What's this weapon that people call, that people are talking about? It's a syringe weapon, wow. Befaler syringe, that's the one. How do you get this? Yeah, no, it's got no main stat, but I believe it drops at a high item level, right? Meaning you can upgrade your stuff to 593 without spending any crests. Oh, it's rare from Ashkahet. So it just drops? Okay, maybe I'm not farming that then. From elite mobs. Yeah, never mind. Fury for season 1? Yeah, that sounds the most likely. I guess I could pick up a boots enchant. Are they still expensive?
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Growl and Tails were trying to farm it the other day. Okay, and they didn't get it, I guess. From the sounds of it. Yeah, these are still super expensive. Even Planesrender's Breeze is quite expensive. There's just no point. They need to buff the number on this. Like, why would you buy Scout's March for 25k and you get 250 speed when Planesrender's Breeze is literally the same thing?
Return.
All right, I see. No. I don't have LVI wind tools anymore now.
I have just the thing, Wanderer.
My macros are in my macros channel on my Discord. Those are the ones I use. If you're looking for anything different, well, I don't use them.
May your feet find good trail. Beware of Yeti.
$1940 Valor Stones. Would this cloak be an upgrade? There are some videos out there on YouTube telling you what you can do to gear up. There's also something on Wowhead. But just doing heroic dungeons will get you mostly there. There's also some Renown farming you can do, and there's other things you can do as well. Getting crests from all of the quests, and by doing heroic dungeons. So that you can craft things at 590, that helps too. Just check a video out or read up. That's the best way. It will do, Threads Live. Your GCD scales with your haste. So if now that we have much less stats, because this is a start of a new expansion, your GCD will feel slower. And if you are playing Powerful Enrage, your GCD will feel significantly slower because, well, you're missing out on 15% haste from Frenzied Enrage. I think, personally, I don't want Powerful Enrage to exist. Like, people who are struggling with their wrist issues, just get better wrists. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Or did I? That was anti-humble, yep. Hey, Namse. That was the most toxic thing you've ever heard me say. It was meant as like a half jest, but it came across very serious, maybe. I think like most of the people that are struggling with wrist issues though, they it's a combination of posture and spamming their button way more times than they need to. You know, like you can only activate the button every like second or so. If you're pressing your button 10 times a second or more, there's no wonder you're struggling. Have you used your spark to craft anything or saving for weapon? No, I'm not saving for weapon, and I haven't decided on my spark yet. Insane, dude. The harder and faster you push, the better you are. Wasn't there... No, I can't remember actually what was in Kriparian's video about how to do the highest DPS in World of Warcraft. I know he made that video. I never watched it. Even though I did watch Kriparian play Hearthstone, I just know that he made that video for a while. Did he actually say something like that? You should be spamming your buttons. Oh, he was memeing. Okay, fair enough. I mean, with spell queuing being a thing, you shouldn't need to spam, right? You have a spell queue window. Like if your spell queue window is 400 ms, and you hit your next damage button 400 ms before your next GCD is ready, you will literally use that ability instantly. That's how spell queuing works. You're queuing up your spell as soon as, or your ability, as soon as it's ready. It's all crafted by an FPS. With this thing here. Enchanted Weathered Harbinger Crest. This is what you need to get blue items crafted to 590. Nothing really, Cloudkill. I'm just sort of half min-maxing before M0s open up. That'll make the M0s as easy as possible, and, you know, when M0s open up, we'll also have Heroic Raid, right? And Heroic Raid, maybe that won't be a walkover, who knows? But the easier you make Heroic, the better. I've used a lot of mine, but I'm doing like a half and half thing, I guess. I've used a fair few now. And I will have a total of 270 when Heroic Week opens. Something like that, Nancer. DJ Flawkins, I don't know yet. I've literally just done it now, and I've already cleared out my world quest, so I don't know if it's made an effect. So I guess we'll find out soon. Yeah, I think a lot of people are probably gonna get bored and maybe lose interest here, cornstarch. But who knows? I think people who watch streams and like people who watch my streams, maybe we're a player base that are more excited for like actual dungeons and competitive, you know, harder content to start. Maybe the majority of the player base is just happy doing quests and doing this casual stuff. But for players like us, yeah, we are definitely kind of bored and we're looking for things to do. No, thank you for the what's that? Noise continuing the gift that they got from Corrigan. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you anyway. If you're a BS, can you make a 200 weapon with only one spark? No. This is true, Hoodie. Yeah, yeah. That is a very good point. I'm gonna do the PP thing for Socket. It's very possible. Yes, yes. We have a lot of time, so I may as well do it, right? Where is it? I put it here, right? Let me read this again. So you can get 2 sockets on the Heroic Raid week on 2 slots. Either head, wrist, belt, or rings. I'm 15k on one character and 5.4 on another one. Buy 4 vicious bloodstones on the auction house.
Insane.
What's the vicious bloodstones? Dragong, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate
My
it.
directive is to serve you. I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Huh? What's a vicious bloodstone? Did it say on the auction house?
My thing.
So I can just buy 4 of those, can't I? All the vicious bloodstones for? That's what I'm missing here. What am I reading? So basically what this is saying is if you loot, say, for example, head and wrist from Heroic Raid, when Heroic Raid opens up, you can you can upgrade them for free to 619 item level if you buy 619 item level PvP pieces from Conquest. Okay, so 2 bloodstones and nearly 10k honor per socket. I see. So yeah, if I understand that right, that's how this works. So that's why you need the other for the sockets, vicious jewelers, I think. Vicious jeweler. Oh yeah, it's here, isn't it? 2 bloodstones. So you just literally buy them. Can only be purchased during an active PvP season, so you can't. You can't like pre-farm them. That makes sense. Oh no. Did I misunderstand this actually? Let me read this again. So, the 2 conquest pieces. Do they only become 699 level if you upgrade those heroic items to 699 level? Then the value isn't that big, I feel like. Oh well. I'll still do it just in case it's useful, I think. But I better prioritize the delve thing. Should you use demolish on CD or should you wait for stack? I actually do not know. I think you... No. Wait. You don't wait for stacks. You don't wait for stacks. But you should be trying to send it within Colossus Smash. I might have a lot of comp stumping ahead of me. It's not just you, Dark Guardian. It's not just you. Trust me. A lot of people are coming here with the same thing. And I feel the same too. But it is what it is, you know. I had a lot more fun in the Dragonflight preseason actually. It was a lot shorter, and also there was a lot of weird things happening with rare farming, and people were trying to figure out what was causing gear to be proccing higher item level, and what item level threshold you needed to get in order to proc these higher item level, or to unlock these higher item level world things. The sockets from PvP are only for PvP items, so it's only only a temporary thing. So like, if you were to get a 619 helmet from the raid, right? Then you can have a 619 PvP item with a socket. So basically, you're just gaining a socket. LVI should replace them, Fernandez. Is there a setting for LVI to not replace them? That sounds odd to me. When you heard rumors that rares in AK were dropping 577 gear, you were hoping it was another rare farm. Yeah, it was kind of fun, like, in Dragonflight, wasn't it? I don't know. At least we had a lot of fun on this stream, like, chasing rares and trying to figure out what was going on. It's different this expansion. Do I use any add-on to gather ores or herbs? No, I'm not a herbalist or miner. You think you'd prefer this pre-season if it was 1 week shorter? Yeah, maybe I would too. I mean, this one is a lot more chill than the Dragonflight one, that's for sure. I think the Dragonflight one was a little bit memey, and maybe that's what I liked about it. Yes, Erdian. There is a weak aura around telling you what stuff you need to be doing. I don't know the name of it, sorry. Yeah, I think this preseason has been nice for people who like playing alts and having alts. For me, who just really just wants to play one character, there's nothing to do. Victor, do you remember how long ago you whispered that DK? Out of curiosity, run this in Droptimizer in the River Palace, the raids, and just send normal item level, base level. I wanna gauge like how strong these items are. Like if there's a specific item that's particularly strong here. 40 minutes ago. Okay. Alright. It felt like more than an hour ago, but I guess time just passes slow and I'm just flying around and talking. Cloud kill? No, I haven't. But I feel like it would be either trinkets or the chest or helmet. Those are big stat budget items. I guess spending 15 crests for a item level upgrade on my other weapon would help too. Oh, what's this? Oh, is that ring? Yeah, that ring is insane, dude. The gear rang, I don't know what happened in Simcraft, but something happened in Simcraft recently where the value of some trinkets went down a bit. So you might want to resim things if you simmed something yesterday, because it might have changed overnight. Is that 3 million damage? It's an execute trinket. Interesting. I don't think we were able to test this trinket on beta, or maybe we were and I never noticed it. There's a lot of text here, you know. I like my simple trinkets. Interesting though. They had a different icon for ages. Ah, okay. Maybe that's why. That's pretty big though. Like, that's bigger than the 1.5% it's showing here. Like, if you can get good value out of this and execute things, and get the CDR on it, that's pretty huge. No, Cloud Kill. You need 2 of each. Like, I would need 2 rings in order to get free upgrades on rings. Same with trinkets. I would need 2 trinkets at 590 in order to start upgrading trinkets for free to 590. The only reason that two-handers are an exception is because two-handed weapons, you're supposed to only have one of them, but Fury Warriors is special in more ways than just one. But yeah, we can, if we have one two-handed weapon at a certain item level, then any other two-handers we can also upgrade to that same item level. Is it worth to craft a 590 gear now? Yeah, just do it then. There's no reason not to, really. Which trinkets are swimming best? I don't know. This trinket is swimming very well, I guess. Mad Queen's Mandate. This trinket also is swimming decently. I'm glad that this trinket is not looking that good, because this one looks really annoying. Like, just read this one. It's awful. How do you get this weapon? First one, the axe, crafted. The other one, World Quest drop. Or special assignment drop, whatever. Dungeon trinkets, I think Arakara Sackbrood is supposed to be the best one. Actually, maybe there's an easy way for me to check this. If I search for Timmy, yes, here it is. Fury Slayer, War Within Sims. Single target. Last simmed on the 20th. EP nerf. Slightly outdated already, but this guy was running Arakara Sackbrood and Marco Cardros. They're all running this, so maybe that's the best. That could be best. Who knows? Things will change, right? So don't worry too much. But it looks like the Arakara Sackbrood is just really good. And the Sims that I've run as well reflect that too. Yeah, sure. I can do that. LVI, unit frames. Where am I looking, Fernandez? Which tab do you want here? No, I don't know that for St. Cougar. Is it worth to use all Valor to upgrade if you don't craft or hold some? I think you should try and keep your Valor at 2k or just under 2k. Like, you want to have as much Valor as possible when M+ or M0 opens, you know, so you can upgrade the items without having to farm Valor stones. Because like the last thing you want to be doing on like Mythic Progress Week or Heroic Progress or whatever, you know, when you don't have unlimited time like you do now, you don't really want to be farming Valor Stones. So having a buffer of Valor Stones will be helpful. Oh, okay, Fernandez, there you go. Fireburn, you can get some of my UI in my Discord, but most of my UI is Atrocity's UI. You need to get his UI and then get the rest of my components and merge them together, and it can look like mine. Can store Valorstone unlimited via Glob Trick. What the hell is a Glob Trick? Valorstone. Wow, Glob. Glob? Do you mean the wax stuff? I know you can store wax and exchange that. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's the wax, the dirt farm. Yeah. No, I'd rather not do that. I have plenty of time in my hands. I can farm Valor Stones if I need to. But the 2k that I've got stored up plus this container here of 100 each, that'll do me just fine. I think we probably should do that threats live, but since M0 resets every day, I don't think it's probably not that big of a deal. But it would certainly help, yes. To run M0 every day with a paid stack, if you can. Oh yeah, sure. I agree, Cloudkill. And also, if people can get their bountiful delves out the way before you start doing the paid stack, before you start doing the M0s, because then you'll have more opportunities to trade gear to each other and like fill out the entire group's weak pieces, you know? It was from a special assignment, you know, the special quest that opens up when you do a certain amount of world quests in the zone. Oscar. It was just random, basically. Nah, I don't think so, Xavier. Like, I like having a trusted CI because he updates it all the time, right? So whenever I feel like I need to update it, or like I'm missing like random buffs or whatever, just updating his UI, the components from his UI, from his Discord, it's just so easy. I don't want to have to deal with updating my own UI. So having him do it for me basically is the way. Do I have updated spell effect for Wobbledin? Do I ever get tired of min-maxing? No, I guess not. Oh. I didn't expect the follow-up there, Fernandez. But no, I don't use a spell effect WeakAuras. I haven't used one since early Dragonflight, really. I didn't like how... I don't know, it's just very spammy. It just says reflect, 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 reflect. And sometimes it makes you reflect things that you shouldn't be reflecting, you know. You're supposed to be saving your reflect for something better. And then you just use it on some random ass bolt that doesn't do anything. Yeah. And then also, sometimes it just didn't give you the warning to reflect. And then you're just like, well, I don't want an unreliable spell effect WeakAuras. Yes, Bread Wielder, I do that as well. But like, sometimes you have a problem with your WeakAuras where the old ones are now inefficient and aren't working properly. Because yesterday I was profiling my WeakAuras, right? And there were a lot of icons and stuff that were taking a lot of frame time. Probably because they were made before the big WeakAuras, no, the big add-on API changes that happened in Dragonflight. No, so that happened in War Within. But yeah, some of them were really slowing down my game, so I've removed those and replaced them with updated ones from Atrocity, and now it's all good again. That's also why my rage bar and an enrage bar looks a bit different now. Like if I taunt this, like that's a little bit different to what I had before. I stole this one from Luxdos. Yeah, the Bloodthirst weak aura was especially slowing down the game a lot. Oh, we have a nice amount of damage here. I guess it's 5 damage just like before, but yeah. Kind of weird that the dummies are at the entrance of the city, right? Hey, soon. Hey, it's up. It's no good single target dummy. Oh, that's an oversight, isn't it? Isn't it? There's also dummies at the top of the towers. Okay, let's have a look. What are we doing? We're waiting for season 1 to open. It's here soon, dude. I'm sure. Oh yeah, there's a single target dummy here. So it's not an oversight. I got debated. Oh, why am I dummying? Oh, I was just saying that I've changed my main weak aura a little bit because some of the elements of it were eating into frame time a lot. We were running weak aura profiling yesterday, so the rage bar is now different. The bloodthirst weak aura is no longer the overbaked one from Dragonflight. The raging blow one was also updated from atrocity, so now it's not causing as many frame losses. So the enraged bar here is different, the raged bar is different, and there were some other things that I had to replace and delete as well. Wait, what the hell? There's a quest here? Oh, Sparks of War, I haven't done that. Okay, I need to do that at some point. Oh, I probably did completed this quest earlier if I just picked it up. I didn't put any embellishments yet. No. I'll think about that later. I have nearly 2 weeks to decide on that. Yes, Cactus. How much are the potions costing now? I guess you still don't want to buy them. They're way too expensive still, probably. Oh, yeah. I think you can buy the rank 3 Radiant Authority enchant for like 60k on my server. Like, I wonder if anyone is buying that. It's ridiculous. Yeah, true. It's so useless right now when people are still spending that much gold. Oh, I got mail from Cold Hatred. What do we think? How much? He gave me 3k back. Wow. Thanks for the 3k. I lost 10k. People say millions on mobile games. That's true. What the hell? Still okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow, Victor. Level up my second warrior. Get some delve keys on that. And then DMF, run some delves on Sunday for that free rep. I guess AFKing in the city is bad. I should be flying around looking for rares. Yeah, second warrior will be just leveling as prots, that's right. So using your what's it called? Delve keys, right? The restored coffer keys. They can grant 1k renown 4 times. But you don't want to do that in your main. But because we have warbands now, you can use your throwaway alt to do the bountiful delves with the coffer keys. To get free rep. Yeah, so I'm gonna aim to get max rep with Council Donegal, I think, because I'm furthest ahead with them at the moment. I still have 1.5k I can get from the weekly quest, the Stonebolt one. Hollow Fall is the easiest. Yeah, I was thinking that too, but like I'm already ahead with Council. Like, will I catch up with Hollow Fall at this point? Do you think so? Okay, maybe I should just go for Hollow Fall then. And in that case, I should be scouting for rares there. Yeah, okay. I'll change over to Hollow Fall then. You guys have convinced me. But since I'm already clearing these, I may as well continue. How many rares am I missing? Quite a few. I haven't done much this week. Maybe I should just wait until Sunday, no? Before I clear them. Yeah, I may as well now. Nah, I don't mind going back to grab the buff. Contracts are expensive, dude. Unless they are down in price now. They were really expensive earlier. You're just using R2. Yeah, I guess it's only a weekly spend, isn't it? But it's also very small, right? You don't do that many world quests, really. When we swap into Earthen, that's not happening. Not with the current Earthen sim, at least. They're not doing that hot. Even though we get free DPS from their defensive ratio, the armor bonus. The DPS bonus from Earthen is just that weak that it's not good. If you want to go max DPS now, the best race is Mechanome. Like, I can show you. Where's my recent big sim? I'll just grab this one. This, right? Into this. And I've got, okay, so I'll just paste that in there. And I go to my Discord. Race sim. Copy this. Put this under here. Run. Do I have a custom APL in? Nah. See? Mechanomes are quite far ahead. But Night Elves at night, actually, they're pretty damn good too, actually, right? So I shouldn't feel bad about being a Night Elf. Mechanome IRL cosplay. What time does night activate? I think it's... Is it 6 in the evening? I can't remember. 18:30. Yeah, so in time for raid. Always, right? Human doesn't really get a lot of value until the sort of end of expansion when you get more secondary stats. Yeah. Where are the Earthen? Oh, I don't have Earthen in here. What would the code for Earthen be? Let's just try it. Earthen. Would it be Earthen Dwarf? Or is it just Earthen? Let's see if that works. So, like I said, it's in my Discord if you want to copy that string for race. Oh, Earthen is here. See, it worked. See, so that takes into account the armor bonus as well. So despite them getting free DPS from the defensive, it's still not good enough. Do I have a pre-list bis? No, I don't. What does Mechanon racial give? I actually have no clue. But someone said something about primary stat, so primary stat, they have more value at the start of expansion, so it makes sense. There are plenty of videos and guides out there, Mr. Grave 95, about gearing in the pre-patch, but you also don't need to try hard right now. How come we don't use sudden death talent? Okay, so the way that Slayer works is that every 3 Slayer strike, so every time you do a Slayer strike, you will debuff your target, stacking up to 3 times, right? So once you get 3 procs of those, you will have 3 debuffs on your target. But every 3 strikes, you also get a sudden death proc, meaning that you'll always be able to use all of your Slayer strikes marked for execution debuff stacks. So you don't need sudden death in order to use all of those debuffs, because you're going to be able to use them anyway, thanks to this talent here. So getting more sudden death procs is not going to give you any more CDR on Bladestorm, in other words. Because you're getting that already from the hero talent tree. Nerf to warrior PvP, it was probably needed. What to spark? Don't worry about it yet. Nobody's really decided yet. Oh, I maxed out my alchemy. Let's go. So how can I make a max rank potion cauldron? And how do I use Kratsim? Like, I need to know what exactly I need to get rank 3 potion cauldron. This is a ranked material, gilded vial, and I think this also is. I don't know how to use this add-on. I've only just installed it, so. Sim mode and the track recipe. Oh. So, if I put 80 here. Huh? Alright, like that. 8. The hell? Is it saying I can get a rank 3 for 848 concentration? Yeah, I know there's a button here, but in Craft Sim? Ah. Yeah, so I can get one. I can get one rank 3 for 848 concentration. Okay. I see. That makes sense. Do you get discounts on vendors from when you hire Renown with them? Just like you used to do with Reputation. I don't know if that's the thing. Yeah, Rata, it's awful, isn't it? Like, yeah, I've been the Cauldron guy in the guild for the entire last expansion, I think. So I need to learn how to make these cauldrons now. Since Shadow stepped down. Oh yeah. Well, it feels like ages ago since he stepped down. When did he step down again? Was it after season 2? Oh, okay. It feels like forever, dude. It feels longer than that. I miss Shadow. Did it fix alchemy yet? In what way? The initial roar damage is not important. Most of the damage in roar is from the dot. Yes, Kazakh. And also I do the cauldrons for the guild. So, yeah. Must have been season 1, yeah. Bren is working towards doing flask cauldrons. That's cool. Hopefully they aren't too expensive. I think in Dragonflight they didn't seem worth it, right? I don't like Mountain Flame Fury. I think it's really fun to play and it's really cool too. And the thunderclaps are really satisfying. I really like it, but I think the single target damage is just not quite there. Well, I'll need less concentration the more points I spend into this, I guess. So, yeah. Why is Hallowfall the fastest? It's because of these extra quests that you get around here, right? Spreading the light. Yeah, no worries, Feldener. What skills are not affected by Enrage? Roar? No, Roar is definitely affected by Enrage. You just want one Renown to 24 to get a free heroic level enchanted crest. Alright, let me demonstrate, right? So with powerful enrage, while I'm enraged, I will deal 15% more damage, right? So if I go in, I get enraged. And I roar now. I'll get ticks of 117, 119, 72. 72. 72. That's because I lost my enrage. See? if I get my enrage again, you know, if I had gotten my enrage back again, it would have gone back up again to the 117, 119 ticks.
Communication initiated.
So that was powerful enrage 15% plus normal enrage mastery. Gonna do some arms heroics? No, I think that's quite miserable actually. Like arms already isn't as fun as Fury is in War Within. And in heroics it's even worse because things just don't live long enough for arms to really feel good. As Warrior Sari said, Fury's at pretty much one of its all-time highs, while Arms is at its all-time mid. And he's talking in terms of playstyle. I paid nothing for the craft itself, really, because I found a friendly person who did it for free. No, I won't give you the name because then that person might get spammed. 13.3 rework will save arms. I hope you're right, dude. That's sooner than I expected. I don't have that much Renown yet, Yeltsin. I'm waiting to hand in some things, and I'm gonna try and max out my Hollow Fall, actually.
Insane, dude.
See where we go from there. Polaris, thank you for the Prime sub, appreciate it. I don't know either, actually, Rate. No, I did a lot of rares and random stuff as well, Yeltsin. Not just questlines. Well, I guess it's fairly late, and I did start the stream really late today, so I didn't get time for much. But tomorrow, I'm hoping to stream a little bit longer than I did today. I definitely need to level up my alt and get some delve keys on it. How do I get delve keys quickly? Because like we got 6 delve keys on this. How do I get the delve keys again? I just did everything, right? So I don't remember where I got them from. The weekly quest and the weekly world quest. Okay, that's 3. I should have 7 if I did all the I missed out on 25 shards. Because that was a PvP world quest which I missed out on. Theater, Awakening Machine, Hollow Fall special assignments. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll just get that sorted tomorrow then. At the very least, I'll have 3, right? From the sounds of it. But it sounds like maybe it's possible to get more. Arrow is banned in this chat. Yes, it's for a very good reason actually. A lot of bots use the arrow to like you know, arrow into a link, into a suspicious link. So the easiest way to just remove the bots altogether from my chat was to ban arrow. No, I'm not planning to upgrade my helmet chest to 606. But yeah, so that's the plan for tomorrow. Probably gonna have to do some alting, and maybe I'll have to farm some comp stump as well to get that guaranteed PvP socket. But I don't know how worth that actually is. Am I going Mechanum? Nah. No. I think going Mechanum will be a DPS loss. It'll harm my mental so much. I'll lose DPS from it. What are the new things called? The ones that change your appearance, your race. Anyone remember what they're called? They were added in Wobodin. You can make them unlock. Gleeful. Okay. Just type in Blood Elf. Okay. Oh yeah. So they're fairly expensive still. Wait, I like how. Wait. I like how Panda is cheap. Why is High Mountain Tauren so expensive? How expensive are the ingredients for them? I don't know. But anyway, they last through death, and they change your race for an hour if you buy the max rank one, and they have a 2-hour cooldown, so it's 50% uptime if you use them on cooldown. Actually, really good. You can like rotate this with the atomic recalibrator that we used in Warbidin, that we used in Dragonfight. You know, this thing here. And then you have another hour to fill that gap. And you get 3 hours. That's like almost enough for a full raid. I mean, if the mats are 700 gold now, then they're probably going to be a lot cheaper throughout the expansion, Skargust. Oh, hello, Ruggish. Sorry, I didn't see you until now. Do we just macro shard to Ava? You probably can do that, yeah. Why not? I have it banned separately. My trinket is always R. Recklessness is shift 3. Avatar is shift 4. So R, shift 3, shift 4, G for roar. Groar. Shift 2, Batestorm. B, Odin's Fury. I'd scream at your keybinds. Maybe I would. My keybinds don't make much sense either. Like B for Odin's Fury. Bury. Odin's Fury. A lot of yours are just on mouse. I mean, those are nice. I just don't like, you know, like I'm spamming buttons and you see like this mouse moving all the time because I'm pressing buttons on the mouse. Like, I don't like relying too much on mouse binds. Rec is shift E, Ava is R. I mean, that's not that bad, is it? Rampage Q, Whirlwind E, mouse 4 and 5 are RBBT. Bit weird, but I get it. It's fine. Like, whatever you use to, it works. And none of those buttons are like far, you know. They're always within reach of your movement keys. And that's good. Yeah, my playthrough is there. She does. Rate just activated the command. Am I not using a meta gem? No, not yet. Pummel is F? Yeah, I'm using F for Pummel too. Fummel. I have Shift F for spell effects. Control R for pummel. That's too slow. T for pummel. That works. What do I have for Q? Strafe. I still have A and D for keyboard turning, dude. Do you see me using it? Not really, but I want to have the option. Who knows when I need to be playing one-handed? You know, it's quite important. Dear Victor. Kick is E. Kick, focus, shift E. Yeah, that works. It makes sense to have a shift or control modifier on your focus kick. I did actually have Flash on D in League of Legends. Smite on F. Yeah, Ragesh? I mean, that's fine, color FPS. I don't see why that's wrong. I mean, I guess Q is kind of a valuable bind, so using poly on that in PvE isn't quote-unquote optimal, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, there's a reason all of my streams are called Season 1 Waiting Room. Crazy. What race would I suggest for DK? Whichever one looks best for you. Or if you care about performance, then look at the actual like utility ratio rather than the DPS ratio, because it matters so little. Backpedal is actually occasionally useful. So it's nice to have. It was very useful on Paintsmith, although I had a really hard time backpedaling on Paintsmith. Like I don't know, it just feels very unnatural to me to be backpedaling like this and DPSing at the same time. Like, so what I tended to do was just like this weird ass strafing. Back and forth, backwards. So either I did this whilst pressing DPS buttons, or I backpedaled whilst pressing DPS buttons. And definitely backpedaling should be easier, but it just feels very unnatural to me. But you know, I just like to have the option if I feel like it's needed. And also like backpedaling off like platforms sometimes can be useful because you want to have the slower movement speed occasionally. Like, yeah, sure, you can toggle walk, but I don't have toggle walk bound. You just joined your first Mythic guild without any Mythic experience. Only have done AOTC. Anything you should know? Just make sure you're prepared. Read up on tactics. Know what you're doing. And well, make sure your character is as prepared as you can be as well. You know, you wanna put in the effort. Do M+, do M0. All of the stuff. to try and keep your character as good as it can be. 90% of the keybinds players use are not optimal, but we get used to it. Yes, exactly. You develop muscle memory, and you know, I don't want to change most of my binds now that I've gotten used to already. However many years I've been playing, because I've been playing since TBC. Is M0... What item level is M0? I think my thing here says it. 593 item level drops. Daily resets. So it's not that much better than what we've got right now. But you can get your trinkets, right? Oh, that's actually a really good point. Both of these trinkets here are dungeon trinkets. So I should probably just not upgrade my trinkets and hope that I can get them from M+. And then I can focus on upgrading the other things instead. Yeah, that would work. That would work. Oh, that's awful timing, Carl FPS. I went to Norway to visit my family a month ago. You know, I usually go like once, maybe twice per year, but I timed it so that it would be before the expansion. How are we feeling about DPS Warrior? Sebastian is asking on YouTube. We're feeling very good about DPS Warrior, especially Fury. Arms and Fury are doing very similar damage, but Fury just feels really, really good to play. And it's tankier, and it has more on-demand burst than Arms as well. Yes, the overall damage is about the same if you can stretch out the fight, but Fury's damage profile is definitely more desirable. Yes, I crafted to get to 585. Oh yeah, so raids were within, Nerubar, Heroic. So raid drops 610 from the early bosses up to 613. Last boss drops 619. Okay. I recommend reading maxroll.gg, Sebastian. Look up the guide there. I'll show you guys on stream as well, because maxroll is actually so good, so easy to read. So if you click on the WoW section here, class guides, Fury. I guess it's this one, right? I don't know why it's coming up 3 times. Like, for example, rotation. This is super easy to read, right? This is your opener. So you just do your opener in this order on the pure single target. And then there's one for AoE here as well. And then this is the priority. But, you know, it really helps to have a visual timeline like this for your opener. This is maxroll.gg. And this is written by Revis, you know. So it's gonna be right. Yeah, no worries, Sebastian. Thinking of starting PvP this season? Fury is supposed to be good from what I've heard, so maybe it's a good season. For that. Is Arms good? Sure. Yeah, it is. Damage-wise it is. It's squishier than Fury, like I said. But if you really like Arms, then yes, you can do well with Arms. Yeah, I mean, Arcane Mage has been kind of a high-profile spec throughout the entire beta, Yeltsin. So, that spec being nerfed doesn't come as a surprise. Same with Frost DK. Did Asa Rogue get nerfed at all? Because they were doing insane as well in the beta, from what I saw. No, they didn't touch Rogue. Rogues are hiding. The nerf enhancement, they were doing really well too. That would be such a massive downgrade. Swapping Revis for me. No way, dude. I cannot fill his shoes. See you, Namster? Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I need to go soon. Do I think we'll be seeing multiple warriors in a team for world first kills? I'm predicting 2 warriors. At least 1, but maybe 2. Specifically DPS, yes. If Prot Warrior ends up being played, then I can only really see 1 DPS Warrior being played. Although they did just nerf some high performers, so maybe that, I don't know, I guess that counts as an indirect buff to us, because they nerfed so many classes. You could do that, Requesty, but then you'll only have 1 embellishment rather than 2. You wouldn't want to do an embellishment at... Oh! Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do just 1 embellishment, I don't think, for Mythic Week. That sounds like a bad idea. That sounds suboptimal to me. Then you'll be stuck 2 weeks in Mythic Week with just 1 embellishment, right? Aren't embellishments ultra doggy? Aren't they quite alright? They're still worthwhile, they're just underwhelming. Feeding resources to our main via our alt. Oh yes, so Ripton, what I was saying earlier was that, you know, these restored coffer keys, when you consume them in a bountiful delve, you get bonus 1k renown with some faction. I don't know how the faction is chosen, or if it's random, or if you can choose. I think it's random. But anyway, if you do the coffer keys, you don't want to use these coffer keys yet on your main, because you want to wait until you can use them on tier 8 delves. But on your alt, which is going to be a throwaway character, you can just do the delves and use your keys on that to get 1k rep to your warband, so that will help your main character. It's kind of hard to explain, Jeremy. I think that's probably why it's difficult to understand what people are telling you, and maybe what they are telling you is confusing as well. And at the end of the day, the weathered crests that we got right now, they're not really going to matter for much, because the weathered crests only allow you to upgrade things to a maximum of 593 item level. You can get 593 item level from Mythic 0 dungeons when the season starts, right? So that's going to be almost farmable, because Mythic 0 dungeons are daily reset. So the main advantage that you're getting from using these Weathered Harbinger crests to either craft 590 items or upgrade your upgrade items individually to 593 is to make your M0s and maybe heroic raids also a little bit easier. M0 is now daily reset, yes. Yes, correct. M0s and a daily. They changed that in actually the pre-patch to War Within, so it was already active in Dragonflight when the pre-patch hit. They did announce that somewhere, but yeah, I guess it's not as widespread knowledge yet. But yeah, it does change a lot, doesn't it? So yes, this heroic week, you'll be doing Mythic 0 every day. There's no way to get your crest back, no. So once you have got a, you might know this already, but let's say I've now got these 590 legs, right? So any legs that I've got that are less than 590 item level, so for example these 580 legs here, I can upgrade to the same item level that I've got without spending crests. Although it's showing it shouldn't be doing this right now. Why is this happening? Huh? Let me try with a different item. So maybe this chest, this 571 chest, I should be able to upgrade all the way to 584 without spending any crests. It's only asking me to spend flight stones here, see? So I can get to 584 without spending any crests now because I've already got 584. So like, while you can't get a refund of your crests, most of the time you won't regret it because you can just upgrade to that same item level anyway. Insane, dude. My bag, if you want your bag to look like this, just download the bag add-on Baginator. I've got it recently. I think it's much better than any other bag add-on I've got. Like, for example, if I want to search for BOE, there we go. I search for BOE, and all of these items here are BOE, and my guildie, he wants those because he's a enchanter and he wants to disenchant them. So I'm gonna send them all to him. And also, like, let me find this. When I was doing a lot of heroic dungeons, I was struggling to find out which items I could trade, right? And I just tried to search for trade in here, and it showed up all of the items that I could trade. Here, I took a screenshot of it. Look at that. So I searched for trade here, and these items here in my bag were the ones that are tradable within the 4-hour window, you know? So it's like, damn, this add-on has more features than I thought. And it also looks like really organized. Like, my bags are an absolute mess right now, but it's making sense to me already. Insane, dude. Thank you for the sub, Jeremy. Appreciate that. The bag, yeah, it works on Bank and Warband as well. It's called Baginator. By the way, no, I'll type it. Let's see. Sorry, a guilty man is asking if I can make this. This is an LVI skin, Credo. It just comes with Atrocities UI, but I don't know if it's just built into LVI. It might well be. Yeah, so there's a simulation mode on Craft Sim. It's very useful. The chat has just taught me how to use it. So yeah, so if I'm wondering if I can make this at max rank, I can just put in the mats. So all these are now rank 3, and it'll only be rank 4 unless I add my concentration, 650. Yeah, so you would need to sub to Atrocity. So once you've subbed to Atrocity, join his Discord. And in his Discord, let me show you. Find it. Yeah, so in his Discord here, there's a sub perks channel. You just go in there. There are loads of links in there to his UI, and there's like I think there's a UI installer in there as well if you want to install it for the first time. Yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into this UI. Like as you can see with these change logs here, it's like, it's insane. He got someone full time on it, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Insane, dude. And I'm sure he's appreciating that I'm passively advertising for his UI all the time. But he's also giving me the streamer role, so I have permanent access to this channel now. So I guess we're both winning. Thank you for the sub, Dismal. I think I said that already, but thank you again. Do you need to keep renewing sub to have access to the sub channel on Discord? Yes, you would have to do that, but like whenever you want to update, just sub to him again and grab the updated one. Oh, Mini Haven. Sorry, I missed that question. How exactly is Fury more sustainable or survivable than Arms? So Arms, you can still use Ignore Pain as Arms and it's fine, right? But the fact that Fury has 10% reduced damage taken all the time, virtually, because you have Enrage all the time anyway, that's a big deal. That's 10% reduced damage from everything. Meanwhile, Arms is just 5% avoidance passive. And avoidance is a lot worse than 5% passive, less damage taken. You also heal a lot from things like Bloodthirst passively and Cold Steel Hot Blood. You also have 2 weapons, so you have more stamina. So your effective health as Fury is way higher than Arms. Your passive tankiness is also higher than Arms. You have all the same tools that Arms has got. You know, you got defensive stance, you got spell effects, you got Impending Victory, you got Rally if you want to use that for yourself. And Enrage Regen also is more useful in more situations than Die with the Sword. Die with the Sword most of the time is just a damage reduction. It's very rare that you actually get to use Die with the Sword to parry something, to immune it altogether. So Enrage Regen is the same amount of damage reduction as Die with the Sword. And it also lets you self-heal for a ton. Especially with Bladestorm, you heal so much. Because whenever you're Bladestorming with Enrage Regeneration, you're casting Bloodthirsts, 3 Bloodthirsts or so, depending on how many stacks you got of Imminent Demise. No, not Imminent Demise. What's it called? I forget the name. Where is it? Yeah, anyway. You get more Bladestorm ticks as a Slayer. Ah, here it is. Oh yeah, it is infinite demise. I'm done. But yeah, my item level is 585, as you can see there. Pulu. But yes, I think it's time I call it now. I need to go bed. It's nearly 2 a.m. here. It's probably nearly 3 a.m. for most of you EU people, if you're still watching. Demons, all of you. But I don't know. I don't know how many of you are watching from NA right now, because it's a reasonable time for NA right now, probably. I'll be back in tomorrow. We'll find something to do. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Good night.